Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for part 2 of episode 9 of beatthebots on chess.com. Um, there was some sort of connection problem or something in the last episode for episode 9. Uh, while I was playing Jade, the third bot in episode 9, something weird happened, like the recording suddenly stopped. So, not sure why that happened. Sorry about that. But if you wanna see if I beat the third bot of the series, I mean episode 9 of the series, then yeah, this is the video. So, sorry about that once again. We beat Vin and Nelson, but we're gonna beat Jade in this video. Uh, yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're playing 10-minute and let's be playing black, I guess. Alright, B3. The Nimzovich Larson attack. Okay. Very interesting. I'm gonna play principled chess. I'm gonna put two pawns in the center if I can. Right now I can't, obviously, because my pawn is being attacked, so let's defend it and then put two pawns in the center. Um, and then let's bring out the knight. Uh, our pawn's being attacked, so I don't want to just do something else, so I'll just move it. And then we get offered a bishop trade, which I can't really refuse because my bishop has nowhere to go over here. So we'll accept it just to gain a tempo, right? Because if I had like moved it here, then they can take it, and then when I take it's their turn. But now it's my turn, so I can castle or do whatever. All right. I'm kind of gonna ignore this because it's already defended, and instead I'm gonna go queen d6, attack the knight. Immediately we get knight b5, which I think is this. Queen d2. Yeah, I'm gonna let them take because I could just take back. So we don't want to lose this pawn though. So I'm gonna move my knight back. But if I move my knight back, I lose this. So maybe I should actually take this first. Yeah. And now I can go knight here. Protect this. Alright, we get a queen trade. Fine with that. Oh! Jade falls for the fork. I was about to say there's a fork here. Will Jade see it? But the answer is no. And we get a free rook. Not free. I guess the king could go walk. Not here. Not c2, but like king b2, and then my knight is trapped. So, yeah. Alright, let's trade pawns. I'm fine with that. And this knight here is just blocking in my rook. Not very nice. So, I'm just gonna kick this knight out. See where it goes. Back to c3, yeah. That was the only place, actually. And now my knight gets to escape. Only square. Knight a5. Alright, that knight isn't really attacking anything. I'm just gonna go check. e4, fair. We'll move the bishop. Move it back. And then, I don't know, we'll attack the knight. Move the rook. Move the bishop back. Alright, yeah, see, I don't know what rook h2 is. Let's attack the knight. See where it wants to go. Okay, now this is free. I guess our rook defends it. Jade doesn't even want to take. That's fine. Let's go take this pawn. Or not. We'll go... Go knight back and then try to get this knight out of here because this is kind of in an awkward place. It's not really doing a whole lot, so let's get it out. Okay, that... Actually, does that win my bishop? No. Oh, I have this check. And after takes, I can trade rooks and then take. Yeah, okay. That was kind of lucky. Alright, let's take. And then let's take this. We lose a pawn, but we don't lose a bishop. That's the main thing. Alright, let's attack the bishop. Let's go knight here. Okay, we got pinned. But I can go knight here, which will save it. And then let's take this pawn. And okay, we got forked. We got forked in the exact same way that my opponent did. Knight here, it was covering. but it isn't anymore. Luckily, after the knight takes, we get a bishop, so we're still winning. We're up a knight, and let's trade knights, or not. Let's go knight here looking for this. Okay, declined. And now I guess let's stop the pawn. Alright, it wants a trade. Can I still stop the pawn after the trade? Let's see. Takes, knight here. And then here, and then, yeah, it stopped. So we can do this safely. And then let's bring the king, I guess. Okay, that's free. And then let's try to promote over here. Okay. Gotta take that. If I had accidentally, like, pre-moved this or something, then the pawn would queen, and then we are officially cooked. Alright, let's go here. I have double pawns, so this would be a drawn endgame, but luckily I have this knight to defend it, so it's not drawn quite yet. Alright, let's just advance with the king. Okay, now this pawn can promote, because nobody can catch it. Right, because, oh wait. If I go here, there's king f2. Well, right now this knight and this pawn block everything, so I'm just gonna move the king. And then, yeah, there we go. We can sack the knight to get a queen. Take the knight, please. Yes, there we go. Alright, now this should be easy. We'll just do the knight opposition to get the king into the edge, and then bring the king closer. And checkmate. Alright, with that, we beat the third bot, or first bot of the video, but for episode 9, the third bot. Yeah. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments how it was. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Like and subscribe!